Good afternoon, MMTs. ICE is the daily chart, and I'm just going to show you where it started out. Um, ICE has been a stock that we have traded for years and years and years and years. And I'm just going to break up a couple of different things. That high reversal on the daily top double reversals, always getting in these double top reversals, always getting into these reversals again. We're making money on a short time, as you can see it dropping. You can see though, here's the pattern that you have in ICE to my what? To my MMTs. Now, take a look at these reversals on the daily. We start out here. And I just want people to understand that these tops were reversals. This is a daily. Then check it out. There is another top in at resistance slightly above, but with the daily sell. But here's another thing. When we went through that downtrend here, we can clearly see that the breakdown is going to be that bar. And we got over here and where the low was. But notice one other thing, that these topping patterns are getting a lot lower first than the second in price. Look at here. This one is still lower than that high. And we have the reversal here. And once again, this is done all on a chart here that International Continental Exchange was broadcasting. Once again, it was broadcasting the fact that these lows, no matter what, like from here, here's another low. And you can clearly see that the price action reversals are here. But the bottoms down here have got great support levels. That's that lower end here on the actual daily price of ICE. And ICE is still, now watch, it's come up here to do what? I'm going to go horizontally on this chart on a daily. It's come up here and tested where some of these daily breakdowns were actually playing their role at the price level as far as reversals go. But nonetheless, you can see this double bottom. You can see that daily breakout in ICE, that when this thing fades back into its price action areas, is we take a look at where the highs were taken out starting here. And that means that that high was lower, and so was that one. This one's above it. So that is a daily on ICE. 60-minute ICE lows over here. Here, I'm going to show you exactly where this lower low was a long, well, it was back in August anyway. And this was back here in June of 2014. Nonetheless, on the 60-minute level, they too have reversals that come into play. And so I don't know exactly, this bar right here was a reversal bar. That's why I brought that up. So we're just going to take the 60-minute breakout top, and it's going to start right here, as we can see. So here is the info tool. We're going to find out that 60-minute low, believe it or not, was it opened at 186. The high was 186.01, but guess what? It had an $8 reversal to 180.55, and then it had a nice $5 move up off of that bottom, where it had closed above where those lows were set in right here. And this is a 60-minute time frame. It just so happens to be a retail platform, but you can see in that 60-minute price action how that was breaking out. This is a 13-minute MMT chart, and here, once again, it's a major bottom on a 15-minute level. It really is, but we use a 13-minute now. Let's not forget that. So here, we can see exactly where this thing was breaking. It broke down. This is a longer term 13-minute chart, but it doesn't matter. What matters is how the price action turned. So there's that 15-minute turn, and bam, that thing was never looking back on a 15-minute price action level. However, though, we've come too far too fast, and yes, the upper end of resistance. We'll look at shorting it, but I will tell everybody we will be buying that dip. And this is a 13-minute sell down right here. And this was on 9/19. That was on Friday on a 13-minute reversal level in price action hitting that pivot level. Now let me tell you what, on a 15-minute level, that low entry right here on breaking above that half bar, that low was 202.31. And then yes, this breakout bar here was 202. That's the low, but you know, this is how it trades in 15-minute price actions in a daily level. And we've hit a major resistance level right here, and the stock is clearly showing that it's starting to get weak at this daily 15-minute reversal half bar on ICE. This is an MMT 60-minute double bottom breakout. Everything goes back, whether what time frame, daily, 60-minute, 15-minute. We still have the same bottom levels being put in, and we're breaking out. We're ascending here. That price channel is going higher. Every low is met with people coming back into the market, and that the lows are not taking out previous half bars in the price cycle, and you have a 60-minute breakout bar and a fade and a consolidation, and then we went to really barreling it right here to 199.5. But let's take a look at the 60-minute gap open on price, and there's your gap open. And once we get up here, this is what we call, just like the bottom, but this is a double top reversal on a 60-minute met with this lower teeny support line, this one here. And that diamond is popping up there. That was the body of the close over here. And this was the 60-minute breakout that we put that low in there on 9/19. It was 202.31. And we rallied up on the 60-minute level to a high of only 204.53. ICE at times can have low price volatility or higher price volatility. What we're looking for is this double top 60-minute reversal with a retest back up here to the 60-minute reversal bars, and how they're going to set up. And or if we start to break down like this right here, we know exactly where to go and how to short that movement. That's that. Here we go. I'm sorry, I was on mute. Darn it. 15-minute reversal here, 15-minute with the high reversal here. Every one of these 15-minute price action bars in the MMT clearly show the directional price movement is selling down, and we put in support and we went up in that 15-minute level. And we're going to conclude that that 15-minute breakout right here is also part of that 60-minute bar resistance level. So ICE on a 60-minute level has a lot of support right down here at 202.5. And then we rallied up, and that 60-minute we rallied up. That's the 15 and the 60. 15-minute rallies up, and that's the 60-minute. We're looking at buying at support and selling short on ICE. It has a different type of trade. It's a New York NYSE listed stock. It's not a NASDAQ 100 stock.